Hey ho, sind wir wieder vor vor dem Militärstützpunkt. Basis. Genau. Mit Eliza, der, man kann ja schon sagen, zukünftigen Bürgermeisterin. Wir können ja mal die Barriere
Do
durchbrechen.
not touch that, ma'am. What the hell is your problem? Can't you see I'm on break?
Oha. Genau. Können wir hier noch was machen?
Paying for college?
A tiny room with meager rations, one chair, and very little water. I hope Joseph does not see this, or he will start demanding better conditions.
Okay.
I hate killing before breakfast, but I'll do what I have to do. Okay, that does it. Who do I have to kill to finish my meatballs in peace?
Na, geht doch.
You had better watch your tone, Private. I am Mayor Eliza Barrett.
Congratulations on your success, ma'am. But you could be the Queen of England for all I care.
I can make your life a living hell much more easily than the Queen of England can. Now, I suggest you let me speak to whoever is in charge of this operation.
That's not gonna happen. The General...
Are you aware of my 85-point plan for community-based economic restructuring?
What?
Oh, you are not? Allow me to elaborate then. I intend to amend the zoning regulations by Resolutions 1104-1943 RT, as related to approved uses in Commercial Zone C4 to C252.5. This means we need to cross-reference Statute A11B.5, which governs the use of non-indigenous building materials. And if you like number 34, just wait until you hear about number 35. It is very complicated, but...
Oh! Just stop, please! You're gonna drive me insane!
Are you sure? 35 is quite interesting. It details financial legislation affecting rodents, raccoons, and other...
Ma'am, the General is not here, and I don't know when he'll be back.
Why did you not tell me that 6 hours ago?
Believe me, I tried. You wouldn't shut... stop talking.
You have made a powerful enemy today, Private. I will go back to my office, grab my book, and by the time I am done, not even your grandmother will...
Eliza!
Aha.
Please excuse her. It's a very stressful time. She's concerned about losing a voter this close to the election. Come on, let's go. There's nothing more we can do here. Look, I hate to suggest this, but remember my brother-in-law, the one in the FBI? He's a pain in the neck, but maybe he can dig around and find some info for us. Why don't you go back to work? I'm sure the campaign needs your attention.
You know, Amos, you might be right. Work is just what I need to keep my mind off this predicament.
Great, but please don't go just yet. I need moral support for this phone call.
Soll ich noch wählen?
You've reached the best agent the
Achso.
FBI has to offer. What can I do for you tonight?
Hey, Jack, it's Amos.
Sorry, doesn't ring a bell.
Come on, Jack, you know I wouldn't call if it wasn't important.
Listen, Amos, it's late, and I don't want you to think I don't care about you or your problems. But I don't. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna...
Will you listen to me for once in your life, goddammit? Something really serious is going down here. You have to help us.
Get it through your thick skull. Unless it's for a federal crime, it's not my problem. Is this about the federal crime?
No, but the military...
Always a pleasure, Amos. Take care of yourself. Adios.
Are you all right, Amos?
Damn showboating prick. Ugh. Yes, I'm fine. I don't know what else I expected, but he's not going to help unless it's a federal crime.
A federal crime, you say?
Eliza, what are you scheming about?
Oh, never you mind. Just keeping myself occupied, as you said. I will see you later, Amos. With all that has happened today, I nearly forgot to go to the church and check up on Father Jenkins.
Wieso? Die haben wir doch schon besucht. Aber ja. Wenn sie der Meinung ist, gehen wir doch nochmal zu Vater Jenkins. Dem richtigen Vater Jenkins? Der andere ist ja noch ein bisschen... Oh,
Who are you? And where is Father Jenkins?
The name's Jack Riley. And Father Jenkins is off on a well-earned vacation.
ach, der ist ja gut. Er hat nie einen Tag frei bekommen. No.
Jenkins has not taken a single day off since he took his vows. Why would he suddenly do so now?
The boss made him take time off. Between you and me, you do not say no to the big guy in our line of work.
Enough. You are barely credible as a man, let alone a priest. I will have Amos sort this out. It is not worth my time.
Oh oh.
Now, that is a much faster way of confirming my suspicions. Where is Father Jenkins, you fraudulent fiend?
Look, the father's getting ready for a one-way trip to paradise. He might even live long enough to unpack his suitcase, provided you cooperate.
Ugh, this is outrageous. Fine. What do you want from me?
Buckle up, sweet cheeks, because we're gonna rob the First National Bank.
What? Are you out of your mind?
Who cares? The point is, $500,000 is just sitting there, waiting to be snatched up. Name on that account is Michael Walker.
Why did you not tell me that first? I would have signed up in a heartbeat.
Just focus on doing a clean job.
Fine, but what about Jenkins?
After I reach my safe house, I'll send you a telegram with his location. You can go get him yourself.
Okay, jetzt muss man die eigene Bank einbrechen. Ja, gibt es noch etwas, das wir vor der Operation besorgen
Is
müssen?
there anything we need to get before the
Stimmt.
operation?
Well, we're gonna need disguises, of course. I also need you to speak with a buddy of mine, name of Harrelson. He's an expert safecracker. Then we gotta find someone who can disable the alarm for us and...
Slow down. It sounds like you are placing a lot of trust in me. And by trust, I mean making me do all your dirty work.
What part of being blackmailed do you not understand, lady? You don't get to choose the terms. You just get to carry them out.
Then I should begin immediately. The sooner I start, the sooner this will be over.
Not so fast. There's one more thing. You gotta make sure the park is empty. No potential witnesses.
And just how do you expect me to accomplish all that?
If you are really as smart as you seem to think you are, you'll find a way.
Die Park leer kriegen. Ey. Warum?
When you decided to go after Michael's strongbox and come to this town, were you not worried about our sheriff? Amos is a legendary lawman.
Ja, legendär.
Yeah, legendary for being gullible. I mean, the guy believes in the Sasquatch. How could anyone take him seriously? What a joke. Anyway, I've been sending him anonymous reports of weird creatures and mysterious entities for months. I bet he's been pretty distracted lately, hasn't he?
So it was you! You are the one filling his head with inane stories about mobster woodchucks.
Mobster woodchucks? What? No, I just planted fake Sasquatch footprints around the lake. What the hell is a mobster woodchuck?
Ja, was ist denn das?
Since money is clearly what you are after, perhaps you would be willing to consider a different arrangement.
Maybe. What are you offering?
I offer to pay you directly for his rescue, in full, over a series of budget-friendly monthly installments. Let us say at the rate of $10 a month?
Under those conditions, I can't guarantee you'll get him back in one piece. It's money now, or Father Jenkins never.
Damn. You would be surprised how often that works.
Mhm. Ich würde gerne mehr über sie erfahren.
I
Wollen
would
wir
like
das
to know more
tatsächlich?
about you, Mr. Riley.
All you need to know right now is how to prepare for the heist. If you do a good job, maybe I'll consider answering more questions.
Oh, ist aber nett.
That will be all, Mr. Riley. I must go.
Wait, before you leave, I have to give you the password.
Password? What password?
Ja,
You
welches?
know, a secret code so Harrelson knows who's sending you. I'd like to rent a room with cheese, please. And remember, not one word to the fuzz.
Ja.
I cannot believe I have to say Jenkins' hide again. Focus, Eliza. Picking up 3 costumes.
Mhm.
Getting Mr. Riley's friend to help us should not be a problem. Then, we have to remove any potential witnesses from the park. That part might prove tricky. And I have no clue how to disable the alarm at the bank. Well, it is going to be a long night. Better get to it.
Ach, hey. Noch taghell draußen. Taghell. 3 Kleidungsstücke. Können wir mal zu Hause vorbeischauen?
There is no rest for the...
Wie sie sich wieder sträubt, nach Hause zu gehen. Können ja eigentlich Bekleidung nehmen, oder? Wenn wir von Verkleidung sprechen, dann kommt ja dieser Laden in Frage da und dieser Kostümladen, oder? Naja. Oh, wen haben wir da? Mr. Harrelson ist hier. Na sowas.
You must be Mr. Harrelson. We have business to discuss.
2 questions, lady. 1, how the hell do you know my name? 2,
Und runter?
what could you and I possibly have to talk about?
I suppose I have the same answer for both questions. We have a mutual friend. One Jack Riley, to be precise.
Uh-huh. So what's the password then?
Wir haben doch schon alles. Hier, Marlene Dietrich hat ein paar Schafe gestohlen, weil sie nicht eins. Maria hatte ein Lämmchen, aber sie bekam Hunger und machte Döner daraus. Genau.
I'd like to rent a room with cheese, please.
We have rooms to spare, but no cheese. I can't believe Jack Riley's actually here. Hadn't heard a peep from him since I got out of the joint. What's he cooking up this time?
Let us say he is planning to make an unauthorized withdrawal at the bank.
Huh, what for? There can't be any money in this one-horse town. Besides, I got a job already. But maybe if you did something for me first, I'd feel a little more helpful.
What sort of help did you have in mind?
I've been hired to bring down a certain rhino. I need an M1 Garand rifle for the job, and I ain't got one. You help me with that, and I'll give you and Jack a hand.
You seem to be better suited to procuring illegal munitions than myself. Why ask me?
3 reasons. 1, I don't feel like walking. 2, your dumbass sheriff is already suspicious of me. 3, it always helps to have an extra set of fingerprints on a stolen gun.
Well, Amos has confiscated a large number of hunting rifles. I could check at the police station.
No, if the sheriff sees one of those is missing, he'll suspect something. No cops, is that clear?
Crystal. But where else am I supposed to find your firearm?
I guess you'll have to track down the Desert Viper and make a deal.
Ja, wo bin ich sie denn?
Where can I find this Desert Viper you mentioned?
The hell should I know? Do I look like a herpetologist?
This is no time for wordplay, Mr. Harrelson. Tell me what you know.
The Desert Viper is the toughest, meanest, scariest arms dealer on this side of the border.
You mean to tell me I have had an illegal arms dealing operation running under my nose this entire time?
I don't know how to answer that exactly. How long have you lived here?
Almost all my life.
Then yeah.
Also ja. Okay. Das was mit den Italienern zu tun hat?
So, you came to the middle of the American desert to hunt rhinos, did you?
Goddamn right I did. Why do you care?
Because I imagine it would be quite a difficult task, considering there are no wild rhinoceroses here, or anywhere on the continent for that matter.
Believe me, my information is good. The rhino is here.
Das hat mir auch aus Verkleidung genommen, oder? Hat das damit auch zu tun?
Out of curiosity, how did you and Riley meet?
We spent some time together in California. I was brought in on charges of murder, armed robbery, counterfeiting, and third-degree puppy punting.
Animal
Ja,
cruelty. Could you sink any lower?
ja, genau.
It's not what you think. I was framed by the Chicago Canine Unit. Those bastards busted into my place, beat me to a pulp, and peed all over the carpet. And then, to add insult to injury, they chewed up my best shoes.
Unsettling. But how could that land you in prison?
Oh, they planted a bunch of cocaine in my apartment. And then told the court that I was the one who beat them up. They even showed up to the trial with half their limbs in casts. They look so cute. No jury would have believed my side of the story.
Dirty police dogs. I could never have imagined.
Genau. Halt wie die Herrchen, oder?
What sort of help did you have in mind?
I need an M1. You help me.
Okay, genau.
I shall see you soon.
Right on.
White on! Gehen wir doch erstmal hier raus.
I fail to see how a plane crash is the mayor's fault.
Oh, really? Ask yourself then. Was there ever a downed plane cluttering up downtown before the Barrett administration?
You seem quite invested in damaging Mayor Barrett's public image. Please, continue.
Such a lovely evening, is it not, Miss Hart?
Well, hello there, Mayor Barrett. Long time no see.
Ah, okay. Obwohl eigentlich hier drüben der Herr... Oh, wie heißt er? Benson? Wäre doch er der Kandidat.
We should talk about the former residents of that raised orphanage.
Oh, so now you care about child welfare.
Those children need a home, and you are partly responsible for solving the problem.
Well, I'm sure we can resolve this in no time at all. Let's set a date and work
Together.
You can't say it either, huh?
I suppose the children are comfortable enough for now. We can table this for the time being.
Genau.
Do you have a problem with the way I manage my town?
You bet I do. The costs Sam will need to face to turn his life around after this incident must be astronomical, and for—
Don't bother. I've got it covered. And I don't want anyone messing it up.
But that's not all. You're leading an unjust crusade against a local business that has stood for generations. Michael Walker has a thriving small business and a great work ethic. And all you ever do is try to sabotage him.
Well, if you are so confident my treatment of Michael is unwarranted, we could always discuss it with him over a plate of his latest creation.
Table for two, then?
Oh, God, no. What about Max's Kamehameha, sponsored by Eliza Barrett? A disgusting display of favoritism. If it was up to me, I'd have that bar shut down lickety-split.
Oh.
What the hell? Was that a coconut?
Yep, and there's more where that one came from.
Perhaps now would be a good time to drop this subject. Would you not agree, Miss Hart?
Uh-huh.
Fliegende Kokosnüsse.
What is the purpose behind all these baseless accusations you keep spouting?
I demand to be properly compensated for all the pain and suffering you've caused me. I mean, the pain and suffering that your plane crash caused in my town. Yeah, that.
Compensation? That is preposterous.
I'll just have to spread the word that a vote for Barrett means endorsing aerial destruction of your town.
As if anyone in their right mind would... Oh, damn it all.
Spieß umdrehen? Etwas Zeit gewinnen. Etwas Zeit gewinnen, das ist
Very
gut.
well. I will handle the expenses. It will take some time, however.
How long exactly?
Oh, you know how these things go. Joseph will have to properly assess the damages and their costs, which will then need to be audited, notarized by the state. And then, as President Lincoln did back in the day, Joseph will have to beat an obstacle course to get the paperwork to the state governor.
Who will ultimately lose the paperwork, so the process will need to start anew, right?
Look at you. You learn so fast.
Hm.
Have I wronged you somehow?
Wronged me. You are such a... Really? You don't understand? I'm your opponent. And any strategist worth their salt knows that the first move in war is to weaken the opposition.
By that statement, I can tell you have a military background.
I was raised in a military household, yes. My father is a high-ranking officer. What of it?
Just trying to place you, that is all. It must have been quite difficult, growing up in such a strict environment.
You call these military corners, young lady? Having a bed is a privilege, and you're not worthy of it. Now drop and give me 50 before you make your bed the right way.
Hello? Miss Hart? Are you listening to me?
No, why would I listen to you? And shut up, you don't know anything about me.
That will be all for today.
Don't think you can just shoo me away. I'll be back with even more dirt on you. Mark my words.
Hm. Nun ja. Da unten ist er doch, der Sam. Er verlässt uns schon. Aber erstmal reden wir mit Miss Peterson.
Good evening, Ms. Peterson.
Sorry, Miss Barrett, but I'm a little bit busy here. American planes are terrible, but I wouldn't think they were this terrible.
Dann sprechen wir mal mit Sam. Vielleicht kriegen wir ihn ja mit. Ah ne, er will bei Anhalter.
I was hoping to see you one more time before my bus got here. Now I can say farewell properly.
Farewell? Sam, you cannot possibly leave us for a minor setback.
Well, I wouldn't consider a giant airplane wing a minor setback exactly.
But we can help you rebuild. Or we could even leave the wing stuck in the motel and make it a tourist attraction. You could charge them for admission, photos, souvenirs.
Not this time, Eliza. I've made up my mind. I'm going back to Arizona. It's past time I return to my roots.
But why leave in such a rush? Can you not wait until after the election?
That's my Eliza.
Ja. Na, bin ja froh.
I am glad nothing happened to you last night. How did you manage that exactly?
I woke up in the middle of the night to something tapping on my window.
What was it?
A condor, white as snow, knocking on the glass. We stared into each other's eyes for a moment, and then it told me to follow.
A talking condor, Sam? Have you perhaps spent too much time around my offspring?
I followed him around until we reached a level crossing, when suddenly I heard an explosion and a loud crash.
It would seem that bird saved your life, Sam.
Indeed it did. I turned around to express my gratitude, but it had already left.
Yeah, he's departed all right. Snow-dusted chicken wings. Get them while they're hot.
Despite everything, you do not seem that concerned about what happened.
Oh, well, this door-to-door salesman popped in yesterday. Very persuasive. He had me sign one of his insurance packages in 5 seconds flat. Called it the whatever happens, we've got you covered pack. It was for a limited time offer, ending yesterday too. And he even gave me a 50% discount because he liked my nose.
Sam, you know they always use that wording to get you to sign without thinking, right?
Not in this case. Here, take a look.
In the event of a military plane or piece of it falling on your property, L. Hardy's insurance will shoulder all the costs, as well as pay for any damages you may have incurred. Well, I'm amazed at their idiocy, but happy for you, Sam.
Thanks. I'm going to live quite the comfy life thanks to that idiocy.
Das wundert mich jetzt aber. Oder weiß noch jemand Bescheid, was passiert?
I hope you know you will always be welcome here, Sam.
You know, Eliza, for all your obvious faults.
Faults? Me? Whatever do you mean?
Where should I begin? You're greedy, arrogant, deceitful,
Well, I cannot argue with those.
bossy, overly ambitious, dishonest about your feelings,
I thought you said these were faults.
megalomaniacal, vengeful, and mean.
Well, that did hurt. I certainly hope there is a but coming.
But you are a truly remarkable woman, Eliza.
Oh, hush you.
Ja, dann wird sie noch rot. Oh,
What should we
Blut.
do with the motel?
Oh, I'm sure you have some ideas already.
Soll ich Ort in Ruhe lassen? Familie haben? Kinder in der Stadt, die wieder einzeln. Das
There
wäre
are
nicht
several
schlecht.
children in town with no homes or families. The motel, once reconstructed, would be a perfect place for them to live.
Eliza, that's a fantastic idea.
What can I say, Sam? I'm not about to let a bunch of orphans ruin my re-election.
Ja, genau. Hast du uns vermisst?
Will you miss us?
This town will always have a special place in my heart, Eliza. And if I had one regret, it's that I leave with many unanswered questions. Will Amos ever catch the chipmunks? Will Ben ever see a real communist? Who is the real legal owner of the diner?
Apologies. What was that last one?
Äh,
Who will help me deal with my offspring now?
Let me make a recommendation. The River of Lost Souls.
Sam, drowning her is a little dramatic.
I'm talking about the River of Lost Souls, Hot Springs Resort and Spa. They're offering a great package for overworked people like yourself. They even have a daycare to look after Betty. Because sometimes escape isn't a luxury, it's a necessity.
I appreciate the thought, but perhaps I should just hire a babysitter for her.
Have you asked Amos?
Amos is too busy with that chipmunk case.
Chipmunks? Nah, that's not... Ah! Oh no! Did you see that?
See
nein.
what?
Never mind. It was unclear. Difficult to interpret. It's a good thing I'm leaving today.
This has been such a lovely chat, but I suppose we must say goodbye now.
Eliza, before you leave, I don't know if I should tell you this, but I've been having these dreams about you.
Sam, I am flattered, but
Not that. I'm concerned about your future, Eliza. I feel it is a grim one. In my dream, you have lost everything. Friends, home, your daughter, and even
do not say the presidency, anything but the presidency.
your life.
Do not scare me like that again, you old rascal.
Well, I won't keep you any longer, Eliza. Godspeed, my friend, and may the spirits be kind to you.
Goodbye, Sam.
Ja, die Geister auf der
Let us leave it
einen
as it
Seite
is.
zu haben, wäre
The
gut.
airfield will have a lot to answer for.
Okay. Liegt hier manchmal noch was rum, was wir mitnehmen können?
What could have hit it to cause such devastation?
Hm,
Maybe a frozen bird.
bunte Straße. Und hier ist ja der Benzin.
Oh man, this is gonna be awesome! Hell yeah, it is!
Na,
it's missing something.
Oh, I know.
Nice! That's perfect!
Uh-oh.
Betty.
Not now. I think it's still missing something. Ooh, I know. What if she was breathing fire?
Hey, Betty, you might want to quit it with the artistic expression.
I can't quit now. I just realized she needs a sombrero. Spanish is a beautiful language. That is why I have decided to make this giant hat my running mate.
Mary Elizabeth Anderson.
Ich gelandet.
Should
Der
I even
schläft immer
bother
noch.
to ask why you are doing this?
Because I didn't expect to get caught. Duh.
Quiet. Why is it that whenever anything goes wrong around here, it's always because of you two?
Hey, it's never my idea.
That is quite enough. Both of you go home immediately. And you should be thankful I am not reporting you to Amos for defacement of public property.
You wouldn't do that to your own daughter.
Oh my god, you idiot! Yes, she would! Let's get the hell out of here before she changes her mind!
Benjamin. Können wir jetzt hier dran vorbeigehen?
Stop right there, you commie scum!
Benjamin, for the last time, I am not a communist.
Stop right there, you gubernatorial scum!
Fine, I will leave you and your home alone.
Good. Now back to...
You maniac! You blew it up. Damn you. God damn you to hell, Offspring.
Bang.
You maniac. Damn.
Was haben wir denn eigentlich? Nicht viel. Wir müssen mal mit Ben sprechen.
You want anything, Miss Mayor? 'Cause if you do, save it for tomorrow. It's time for my beauty sleep. Good night, Miss Mayor.
Alle so nur mit sich selber beschäftigt.
Quack, quack.
If you change something in the past, that my offspring creating
Yeah.
a unders. Excellent.
Ducky ist da oben.
Cluck, cluck.
Quack, 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 quack.
Mhm.
Cluck,
Das ist Ducky.
Quack, quack, quack.
Quack, quack, quack. Na, so ein Quark. So, und dann haben wir ja tatsächlich nichts mehr.
Bang, 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 bang.
Selbstgebauter Alarm.
I have seen more sophisticated technology at a Neanderthal exhibit, and somehow it still works.
Genau, es funktioniert.